Wah? What do you mean, wah?
Oh, I do feel queer.
Ah, that voice, those expressive eyes, the unique mannerisms, and the quick-fire wit that could reduce an audience to tears of laughter. Kenneth Williams. For generations, he was a fixture on British radio, television, and most famously, in the beloved Carry On films. He was a comedic genius, a master of character and voice.
Matron, please, I'm not that kind of doctor.
Don't deny yourself, Kenneth. We've wasted so many years. This is our moment of fulfillment.
But I don't want to feel full. I mean, you don't understand. I mean, this sort of thing could ruin my training program.
Oh, forget about that, Kenneth.
I can't forget it. It's my duty to keep myself fit and strong. You may not realize it, but I was once a weak man.
Once a week's enough for any man. Kiss me, Kenneth. Send me. You don't know what agony it's been. Yearning for you. Yearning to give you my all.
But I don't want your all. I don't even want a little bit.
I will not be put off. Not after what I've done for you.
Matron, no, please. Oh, your hand.
But behind the flamboyant public persona lay a complex, often private individual. This is the story of Kenneth Williams and how this brilliant, sensitive man became one of Britain's most unforgettable entertainers. Born in Islington, London in 1926, Kenneth Charles Williams grew up in what might be described as an emotionally charged household. He shared an exceptionally close, almost inseparable bond with his mother Louisa, a relationship that would define much of his personal life. His father, Charles, a barber, was a more distant and often difficult figure, whose eventual suicide in 1962 left a profound and lasting impact on Kenneth. Despite the domestic complexities, young Kenneth showed an early flair for performance and art. During his wartime service in the Royal Engineers, he began entertaining his fellow troops, discovering his innate talent for mimicry and comedy. This period served as an unlikely, yet crucial apprenticeship for the career that lay ahead. After the war, Kenneth Williams quickly found his niche in the burgeoning world of radio. His breakthrough came with Hancock's Half Hour, starting in 1954 alongside comedy legend Tony Hancock. It was here that Kenneth truly soared, creating an array of unforgettable characters with distinctive voices, from the snobbish Snide to the outrageously eccentric, rambling Sid Rumpo. His vocal range and lightning-fast comedic timing were perfect for the medium, making him a national star.
Now hoist up your artifacts and keel haul your dandos. Well, we can always edit it out of the recording. Because it's time now for a rollicking sea shanty. So nurk your throbbers. And away we go.
However, despite his on-air confidence and the ease with which he seemed to conjure characters, Kenneth faced a significant personal challenge, crippling stage fright and an intense perfectionism. He was notoriously critical of his own work and suffered extreme nerves before live recordings or theatrical performances. This constant internal battle with anxiety, often making him physically ill before a show, was a stark contrast to the brilliant, effortless performance audiences witnessed.
Come the troopers and hung him by the billabong. They twisted his woggle irons 1, 2, and 3. Now his ghost sits and moans as he grunges in his gander can. Who'll come a woggling his jumbuck with me?
By the late 1950s, Kenneth Williams found the platform that would cement his enduring legacy, the Carry On film series. Starting with Carry On Sergeant in 1958, he became a core member of the beloved troupe. His most iconic roles often involved pompous, put-upon, or outrageously camp characters, delivered with a unique blend of disdain, exasperation, and sheer theatricality.
Me? There's something funny going on here. Villiers, what are you doing with your thing?
I'm sorry, sir, but for the good of Rome, you must die.
But you're my personal bodyguard and champion gladiator. I don't want to die. I may not be a very good live emperor, but I'd be a worse one dead. Treachery! Infamy! Infamy! They've all got it in for me.
His catchphrases like infamy, infamy, they've all got it in for me, became part of the national lexicon.
Oh, she's lovely.
You're not going to have time for...
Kenneth's unparalleled ability to deliver double entendres with a perfectly timed raised eyebrow or a knowing smirk elevated the films, making them far more than simple slapstick.
Washington told me you were coming. I am Judge Burke, the mayor.
That's right. Judge's folk founded Stout City, Marshal.
My great-grandfather came over here in the Mayflower. He was the original Burke. Married into the Wright family and became a Wright Burke.
The whole family are Wright Burkes, Marshal.
He was, quite simply, inimitable, and the Carry On films transformed him into a true national institution. Despite his flamboyant public persona, Kenneth Williams lived a remarkably private life, especially concerning his personal relationships. He never married and famously lived with his mother, Louisa, for the majority of her life, even buying a flat that accommodated them both. After her death in 1991, he continued to live alone in the same flat. He was almost certainly a closeted homosexual, a deeply personal struggle in an era when societal acceptance was virtually non-existent. This inner conflict, combined with profound loneliness and bouts of depression, stood in stark contrast to the joyous laughter he brought to millions. His meticulously kept diaries, published posthumously, revealed a more complex, often melancholic inner world, filled with sharp observations, self-criticism, and poignant reflections on his solitude.
How are you, sir?
I had thought of shaking hands, but after listening to the conversation you've been having with these ladies, I was beginning to wonder what sort of tone you were setting.
Oh, well, we'll talk about style, as I mentioned in my introduction. Did, in fact, you come from a stylish background?
No, I don't think I did. Not stylish in the theatrical sense of the word, no.
Beyond the Carry On films, Kenneth Williams remained a ubiquitous presence in British entertainment. His distinctive voice continued to grace radio programmes, most notably the long-running panel show Just a Minute, where his wit and rapid-fire responses were legendary. He was a prolific writer of humorous essays and maintained his unique brand of character acting in various television specials. His sudden death in 1988 at the age of 62 shocked the nation, and it was only with the later publication of his revealing diaries that the full depth of his private struggles and his intensely solitary life became known.
Come on and do this long scene as the carpenter saying, I'll make your wooden leg from ivory. You see, because Captain Ahab has a wooden leg, as you know. And I had to come on and do this scene with him saying, I'll make you a lovely leg out of ivory, Captain. A beautiful leg out of ivory. The whiteness of brides, the whiteness of ivory. And I had to go on and on. And he leant over and he said, piss off.
Kenneth Williams was a comedic phenomenon, a master of voice, character, and improvisation whose unique talents brought boundless laughter to millions. His performances, whether as a put-upon sergeant or an eccentric professor, remain timeless. But his story is also a poignant reminder of the complex lives often led by public figures, a man who gave so much joy while privately battling his own anxieties and loneliness. His legacy endures not just through his iconic roles, but as a testament to the power of a truly inimitable talent, a one-off in the pantheon of British entertainment.